is Nicole from AirCorp. Previously, in a series of videos, we've covered most of the questions regarding the incorporation of your company in Hong Kong. Today, we are going to discuss what we call the annual maintenance of your company. And as you will see, it is quite simple. Each year, on the anniversary date of its incorporation, your company needs to go through two types of administrative formalities. One, renew its business registration certificate, which is the document confirming that your company is still registered with the tax authorities in Hong Kong. The process is rather straightforward. Your company will receive a new certificate and simply need to pay the relevant fees in time. Secondly, your company must file with what is called a Form NAR1 with the company's Registry of Hong Kong. To put it simple, this form is kind of a snapshot of your company's organization on the date of its anniversary. It allows the authorities to keep track of all updated information about your company, such as its name, the amount of share capital, a registration address, or information about its directors or shareholders. There is a certain time limit to file this Form NAR1. You need to pay attention to this, because progressive penalties will apply in the case of delay. Now here, I need to draw your attention to something important. The fact that the Form NAR1 is filed once a year on the anniversary date, but it does not mean that any change regarding your company shall only be reported on that date. On the contrary, most of the changes affecting your company must be reported within 15 days from the effective date. This is, for example, the case of any change of passport or residential address for any directors or shareholders. Same thing if one director resigns from his position, or if you change the registration address of your company. These changes must be reported to the company's registry as soon as they occur. This is important because if you forget to report these changes in time and wait for the anniversary date to report them, the officers of company's registry will notice the problem. This will result in complications and delays, which will make your life difficult and lead to penalties, of course, as the company secretary for your company will take care of monitoring these changes and help you reporting them in time to the competent authorities in Hong Kong. This way, you can stay away from these administrative hassles and stay focused on your business. In addition to the administrative formalities, which we just discussed, there are two other things that your company needs to do each year. First of all, hold an annual general meeting, meaning a yearly meeting of the shareholders during which they review its financial performance and accounts and discuss the overall strategy. The annual general meeting may take place physically, which is often the case for relatively mature companies with several shareholders. But for smaller companies with limited numbers of shareholders, this meeting will actually take place on paper, with the shareholders simply signing the relevant resolutions. Regarding the timing for the annual general meeting, it does not necessarily take place on the company's anniversary date. Actually, its date will be set depending on the date when your company ends its financial year. This is something that we have covered in an article on our website. You can find the link in the description below. And secondly, each year your company will need to prepare and file a profit tax return with the Inland Revenue Department of Hong Kong. The type of information to be reported in this return and ultimately the tax that your company will pay depend on many factors such as whether your company has started to do business, whether it's profitable, and where it conducts its business. At AirCorp, we can of course assist your company with accounting, auditing, and tax filing. And we'll cover these topics more deeply in a series of separate videos. We hope this video can help you better understanding what your company needs to do to remain in good standing after its incorporation. And stay tuned for more. Bye!